trade and commerce activities have ground to a halt for patrons of Ghana's rail system. This follows a strike by rail workers. The workers are protesting unpaid salaries while asking for improved conditions of service. Collins Frimpong joins us with updates from Tema. Collins, yesterday you brought us how this started. Today we're in Tema. Give us an update what's happening in Tema.
The train that applies the Tema Accra railway line is now, and the train is idle due to the strike that the railway workers are currently embarking on because of their unpaid salaries. They are being owned by the railway company limited by 7 months, and also they are making a few demands including privatization. So this is the train that moves from the Accra and also come to Tema, use the Accra-Tema railway line, but because of the strike, it is here. The train is under normal circumstance. The train is supposed to be in Accra by this time, waiting for passengers around 5 p.m. Then it will bring them back to Tema. So the train moves from Accra, Tema here, then gets to Accra around 7 a.m. Then wait for passengers over there. And we will be speaking to a few people. But the impact of the strike, the indefinite strike action by the workers, we will be getting details from traders around this vicinity to find out how it is affecting their business. In terms of the passenger aspect, the passengers were informed on Monday when the workers announced their intention to embark on the strike. So majority of them were aware, but when we got here, we didn't meet any passenger yet. But the security officials here told us that a few number of them came around, and when they came around, they were quite frustrated because of the strike that the workers are also embarking on. You can see on my left is the train that moves from Tema to Accra and Accra back to Tema. Initially was on the Accra Nsawam railway line. Then it was moved to this place when this train on my right broke down. So according to the workers, this train on my right reads the Ghana flag broke down 10 years ago, and it has not they've not been able to move it back on the tracks because of some paths that they cannot get them here in the country, and also where the tracks or the rail was manufactured was in China, and China has stopped producing this type of trains, so they are not getting the pass. That's why this particular train has been idle for more than 10 years, and Ghana has not been able to purchase a new one, so they need to come in with this particular one from Nsawam. So this train is the one that moves from Accra, then Tema back to Accra. But the sad situation is that we can see the track itself, or the train itself, is in a poor state, even though it has been functioning, moving around. But this train is in a deplorable state, but that people are not supposed to be using. But let's move around. We will be speaking with some of the traders there. Some of the traders that this morning they've been telling us that their businesses have been impacted seriously. So the train moves from this particular side, then uses this track, then go out. And also the information that we've picked also tells us that the new Tema Mpakadan train that was imported from Tema, that it was supposed to use the Tema Mpakadan railway line, has not, or they have been able to finish the maintenance work. But the situation is that because of fuel issues, the train has been idle also for 4 months, and that one is not far from here. It is just about 5 minutes walk from here. Then we will also see the new train. But first of all, let's engage some of the traders that are selling here. Mommy, good morning. Pacho, you're frozen.
I'm a cocoa.
I'm a cocoa. Na and your mom was saying.
When I never moon.
Now, you say, Oton, Adewa has say. Anka train workers no omo ye adwuma anka ne makoso ye situation it is am call strike and running the adwuma mu kosen
oh nyakra situation nye if say adwuma wo ho a wo ye adwuma me market no ye mam nkofo ba ha bebre say wo betoko wo betwen train na kokko ne ye ready a nti dem ntim so me ye ntem ama wo ba train be ye ready na wo edi megua fine e ba ne sa no enko ye kra Monday na me ntie say Tuesday obekɔ strike nti me nhwɛ me market na me suo maate nti ampa so me bɛɛ ne mete so hwɛ ba this time da wan wɔ ha nka ma apon da daado enye kra
because omukɔ enam so omukɔ strike nti no na amanfo emba passengers for emba nti no wotete oni oma no so
nti matete so wa o anya ne sa no ti sɛ no dodo no fisa na pa no wɔbɛtɔ bia mama ansa na ɔmo akɔ amo afu train na akɔ nti me ya na kase a wɔbɛkɔ no nam so ma tɔn ade na ma adu baby ansa na ahafo no nso astarte sɛ ɔmo tɔ nti sa ni nti ya ba this time kama ponda da me da wugina nti anye me da me kase esumpanifo no betena wa ye ho bibia ama wana anye 7 months wonti o work ese ka o de enya kra da me na me so aka me efisa ama me so market akofum nti me so kakra mo work kan
passengers for no who say be around and come by fruit train ba on buy na train
and the moment de da na ebi no buy ebi no ante sende da na wo buy pa ande de ebi no buy ba wo be na oba ne sa no enda no omo enyantie nti nda dodo na amba biamba.
So MFA, what she is saying is that she is a seller. She sells porridge just around the railway station, and behind us is where the trucks have been parked. That we will be engaging some of the workers also here, and she tells me that businesses is moving on very slowly compared to the time that when the workers were working and people were coming in, she was making sales. But that's not the issue today. She has to reduce the prices or how she fetches the porridge for people or the buyers, and also making slow business or slow sales. And by this time she would have closed if the workers were around and people were boarding train, but now it doesn't look like she's going to close anytime soon. We have one of the workers here. Good morning.
Oh, FM Isaac don't come here. One of the security guard.
And they are not pay passengers for me by saying come over factory.
Okay, I no pay the nipa mi no bi na bi hu na so mba be futre but mba no. Already nankasa na nam yakatu awon sensem enko ye ntino ama ye ko demonstration kakra nti empanyifo ni nyina me ya awo se ene train ade ya betu eye union for ni nyina ya awo nti mi se trade ene enya adwuma nti ene na eno dan so trade anya adwuma nti no mba ya no mo ya awo se enya ade ya trade betimi akọ trade enya adwuma this week in case trade be adwuma mbati ni news nti no na me de me ka kire o ma o so
passengers ndo mo ya awo se mo strike
ni mo bibia but se me your worker nti no on say ya enya adwuma e under workers ni union ho nti union no na bia o be ma ada media for na say nkofo beti because when you adwuma say minim say ba o me but minim be de nti ana nka wo be futre e bia na me ne wakasa na ansa na me kasa na me ankasa mpo no me kan atin wo news e wo peace FM says ye mo guarantee interview bia ye one of the secretary branch secretary Mr. Cobra do kasa ma enyina yete ba me security me dia ne say ma ba adwuma me ba adwuma security and defense mo na ne safety mo na enyina ye ba adwuma ma ba adwuma ntim de the hand say train drivers aba this ya ma adwuma de ya ma adwuma but security de ntam bia ye wa ha nti ne ya me ne menu ye wa ha ye wa ha nti de ne de ne say yakatua na ema no eno nti na ema train ye dai e kom ema adwuma.
Thank you. So few people came around today, about 3 or 2/10 of people came around today that they wanted to board the train, but they couldn't because of the strike that the workers have embarked on. One of the security officials that we've been engaging earlier on here that we want to speak with.